Hello everyone. This is Karthik, and you're watching Stock Markets for Everyone Beginner Series. Okay, so in the last video, uh, we have seen about line charts. Okay, and we have seen how the line charts work and what are the advantages and disadvantages. And I said that we ended with the notion that if suppose on a particular we cannot know what happened in the pricing, like we will not be able to get the details of what happened on that day, but only you will be able to get the end result, right? So to keep it simple, you'll know what happened at the end of it, but you don't know how it happened, the process by which it happened. So that you will not know in the line chart. So that's why its scope is limited. And after which there is something called as candle charts which are invented, which are a very useful tool, and there's a lot of analysis and there's a lot of stuff to know about candle charts. It's not that difficult, but it's not as simple as line charts, and because it's more informative and there are a lot of things that you can analyze from candle charts, literally. Okay, so that's why in this video we'll only discuss about what is a candle and I mean, how to interpret whenever you see a particular candle. Okay, that's the only thing we'll go through, and what the time frame means in candle charts, unlike in line charts. So in line charts, if you would have seen, you have just seen on a you just see for the past 1 day, for the past 1 week, for the past 1 month. That's how it is, right? That's how the time frame indicates, but it's slightly different the way it is seen in terms of candle charts. Okay, so that will focus on as well as we understand the things. But the main thing why we are going for this is to understand the process through which we reach a particular price rather than just knowing the end result of on a day. Okay, so that's the thing. It's like if you have a cricket match, if you want to analyze, you can just take all the results of a matches and then tell. But if you know even how that result happened, then you will get more information as to okay, this is how the result happened for this match, and the process was on the same by which the same result was reached, because the same result, that is 1,000 rupees, can be reached in multiple ways here, right? That's what you try to understand using candle charts. So without wasting any more time, let's go into so you have to bear it with me. We'll just look at some of the candles, these all things, why this thing and why we need to know this and how it is actually connected to getting more information and all, you'll know later. Okay, for now let's focus on this, and this is a very important thing. This you need to understand, because afterwards this terminology that we use here will be used very frequently in any of the other videos that we do. Okay, so stay focused. It's very simple, nothing rocket science as such, but just have a focus here so that you'll be having no confusion later. Okay, so let's see what the thing happens. So now, what's the first thing we have? We have a particular point here, and at a particular time, this is representing only one price. So I need to somehow make it in such a way that I get more details in one single point. So instead of a point, what they thought was why point. Whenever I want to see in a particular time frame anything, I want to know at the end what I want to know. What is the most important information that I want to know? Is the stock went up and came down and up and down, or it went down and then went up? All these are the things, right? So that's when they started to put something called as candle. So if you see here, this the particular thing, this is called a candle. Both of these are candles. One is a bullish candle and one is a bearish candle. Now, bullish candle and bearish. Bullish is an indication of something going upwards, whereas bearish is an indication of fall. Okay, that's all. Okay, there's nothing other than that. that is useful in the terminology. It's just a terminology very frequently used. Okay, bull markets are those which means you're going up, bear markets means you're falling down. That's it. Okay. Now, how to interpret this particular candle? Now, if you see this candle, so it has some important parts that you need to understand. So there is something called as high, close, open, low, and range. Okay, this is what all the information you get from a single candle. Okay, now how to understand this candle? Okay, what does open means is, now let's just assume that every candle makes sense only if there is a time frame that you're watching it in. Okay, so let's say, just for the sake of it, this is a daily is the time frame that I'm using. Okay, so just let's assume that daily is the time frame. We can just extend it later to multiple time frames. Okay, that means I want to understand inside the day what happened. So this means what? One each candle indicates on that particular day, which we were not getting before, right? On that particular day, this whole thing will have this only this point as here. So let's say on a particular day, this is the only thing that you get information in a line chart. Instead, on a particular day, you will have this whole information. Okay, so here daily indicates what is the time frame of a candle, whereas in the line chart it used to be it's not daily, it's actually one day, 1 week, 1 month, means past 1 day, past 1 week. Okay, the line, the trend over the past 1 week, that's what you see. So this candle is actually a part of a line chart, you can say, where instead of each point representing each point is instead of it being a point, it's a candle. Okay, let's not go that deep, just focus on this particular candle. Okay, just keep it simple. So this is a candle where you are getting for a particular time frame what is happening. Okay, now let's just assume on daily. So that means on a single day. So let's say on today itself, maybe today the, okay, whatever, I mean on a particular day, let's say 2nd Jan 2019. Okay, this is the candle, let's say, just to keep things clear. One of what is happening here. Now there are, first of all, this candle has a rectangular box, if you notice, and there is one line on the top and one line on the bottom. Okay, there are two things here. Now with this, what do you get? So if you see, and also this is a green color candle, whereas this is a red color candle. So green color candle indicates that the closing is greater than the open. So that means, first, let's first discuss two things that are common in both the green and red candles. So on every day, there will be a highest point the particular stock could have gone to, and a lowest price it reached. Okay, that is what the upper and lower edges indicate. Okay, so the when you have this candle, this line, when you have this top indicates what is the high formed on that particular day. Why day? Because the time frame you have chosen is day. Okay, so on in a single day, on this in this day, this is the highest point the stock price reached. So let's say assume that this is 100 rupees. Okay, 100 rupees is the high it reached, and low means what is the lowest point it reached. Let's say on that day 95 is the low. Okay, so now with this you can also get what is the range. So that means basically the stock price today oscillated between 95 rupees and 100 rupees. Okay, so the range of the stock today is 5 rupees, 100 minus 95. So therefore it moved in a range of 95 to 100. Okay, that's what you get immediately information. Correct. So this is common whether it is a bullish candle or a bearish candle. That is okay. So red or a green candle. Green means bullish and red means bearish. In both the cases, this is common. Now, if it is a bullish candle, that is, if it is a green in color, that means that at the end of this particular day, okay, the close was higher than the open. Okay, if the close means where did the stock price end on that particular day. Okay, that is what the only information we had, right, in the line chart. So now if this is greater than open, then that is called as a bullish candle. And whenever close is less than open, then we call it as a bearish candle or a red candle. So this, when the color can be different, but mostly this is what is used. Okay. So now if you see, what does this indicate? Let's say, so what happens is today market opened and market opens at 9:59. At that particular point, what is the price it opened at? Irrespective of what else has happened, let's say it opened at 98 rupees. Okay, just to keep it. Okay, it opened at 98 rupees and let's say it closed at 99 rupees. And this is what happened. So from this, what is the information that you get immediately after seeing this candle? You should understand that, okay, first you how do you view? First you see whether it's a green or a red candle. Okay, it's a green candle. Now green candle means, okay, that means it's a bullish thing. Okay, now what is the time frame? First you have to check the time frame. Okay, daily. Now okay, this is the order. Okay, just go through this particular order. If you understand this, done, you understood how to interpret a candle. So first time frame, select a time frame. So that means, okay, daily. That means the candles represent what is the action of the price that happened on that particular day. Okay, each candle will, okay, now then we'll see what is the open. So that means this is where the stock price open. So open is always at the lower end of the rectangle. Okay, open is always at the lower end of the rectangle because it's a bullish candle. Why is it so? Because just this is just kept like this because the closing is definitely greater than the open. That's why it has become green. Okay. Okay, we'll just go again in the flow. Okay, now that you are clear what is the open and close. First we select a time frame, which is daily. So this indicates a day. Now it's a bullish candle. So therefore, immediately as it is green in color, you'll understand that close is greater than open. So therefore, open will be on the downside and the close will be on the upside. Now it opened at 98 rupees, and then what you say is it went to a low of, it hit a low of 95 rupees. It hit a high of 100 rupees during the day, but at the end it closed at 99 rupees. And so overall it moved in a range of 95 to 100, 5 rupees, but at the end it just closed at a level of 99 rupees. Okay, so this is far more informative than the previous line chart. So in this, whatever happened during the day, I mean, of course, you won't get every information, but major information you will definitely get. Of course, you will not know whether the low has been hit 5 times or like that. I mean, or it went to low, high, and then went to low again and came back. These things you will not know. But at the end, this is the lowest point it reached. This is the highest point it reached, and this is where it closed. Now let's just apply the same logic to bearish, assuming the same thing happened in reverse. That is, the open was 99 and the close is 98. Okay, so how to read it? First, it's a daily is the time frame of the candle. Now you have so okay, daily is the time frame, so this indicates 1 day's range, and okay, the low is so okay, same low. It basically it opened. So now how do you see? Open you'll see on the top side. Okay, it opened at 99 rupees, hit a high of 100 rupees, whereas went down to 95 rupees, but closed at 98. Went down as low as 95 rupees and closed at 98 rupees. So this is how you actually read a particular candle. Okay. So, and one more, now what are the some of the things that you need to take care? In a candle, the width of this rectangular bar doesn't mean anything. Okay, it's the width doesn't matter at all. Okay, only the height matters because the height indicates the what how much movement has happened during the day. Okay, the height matters and also the height of the lines matter because that indicates how high and low it went throughout the day. Means what is the range? Okay, how much movement was there in the price? Okay, so we'll see more what are the types of candles depending on these changes in the movements and stuff. Okay, that's will be in the next video. But this is the only thing that you need to understand here. Now let's take a live example where we'll change the time frames and look at the things, which will make it much more clear as to what is it that we are looking at. Okay, so here the same chart that we have seen before. Instead, let's say we actually make it to candlestick, and now you see. Okay, so let's make it to candlestick and then see the thing. So now you see this. So here, I mean, of course, in this case, it's a 1 month time frame is available here. In more advanced stats, will have you. Okay. Anyway, even this is fine. Now see this thing. Okay, just consider only one candle. Don't look at any other candle. So let's just assume this is the particular candle. Now here, he clearly says the open is 10,746.8. So that means this is the open. Okay, and this is the high. What is the high? The line on top. The high is 11,382, and the longer the candle, that means there's a huge movement. Whereas what is the low? 10,691. Okay, this is the low it hit, and this happened what on a single day? What is it? 20th September 2019. Okay, on 20th September 2019, this is the case. Now in this case, this here what is happening is white indicates a bullish candle, whereas blue indicates a basically bearish candle. Okay, first you see white, so therefore it's a bullish candle. So immediately you know that open is down and close is up, and this is high and this is low. Now if you consider this here, 11,000 was the open. This is a different candle where even the high was the same, 11,000.1, and low is 10,796 and close is at 870. Okay, that's all you interpret. And what is it? Non 17th September. Okay. Similarly, this is that's how. So this is all on a daily basis. You can also see in any other way, like if you can also see in a week basis and everything. Each candle could represent, instead of on a day, this candle could represent a week. If you want to get an overall view on that week, how the price moved over the week, how much low it hit, how much high it went, and how much is the close and how much is the open. So that also you can get information about. Okay, so it's just about so that's what you should choose. Here there are not multiple time frames, but in general there are actually so many time frames in which you can look at the candle. Okay, okay, we'll go into more details of the candles later in the next videos. So hope you get this done. So overall, what is the summary here? So whenever you see a candle chart, you can get more information about the price action, that is the process through which it reached a particular closing price, and for which there are two types of candles, bullish and bearish. One is represented in one color and other in other color. It's general in green and red is the general way. And whenever you see a candle, it's for a particular time frame. So if it is a day, it means in that day. If it's, let's say, 15 minutes, that means in that 15 minutes what happened. Okay, that's it. And whenever you see, if it's a green candle, you know open is down and close it up. And what is the high, what is the low? That's it. So this should be fine. So thanks for watching. I'll let you go.